Kelly Bear here. Welcome to my channel. I am doing hopefully what's going to be quite a quick but also very belated VR to Le Batelier, who tagged me about 5 months ago in the Arcana battle tag that he'd created, and I feel terrible because I was like, oh, this is so fun, I'll have to do it, and I just literally, honestly, it fell out of my brain. I completely forgot. And I did see Cesar at 78 Puertas do it. I watched that one and maybe one or two more, and then and I was like, oh yeah, I must do that, it would remind me, and then I promptly forgot about it, and then I remembered about it a couple of weeks ago, and I put it in my notes. I was like, oh, I must remember to do this, and I'm finally getting around to actually doing it. So I'm very sorry that it's so late after being tagged. I will put Le Batelier's original video so you can watch that. But basically what it is you're taking just the triumphs, the major arcana, from a deck, and then you are battling it out. I wanted to do it with 2 different decks to see if my choices change depending on the deck. But also I'm doing them with spooky themed deck because I'm filming this in October and I'm just keeping everything spooky and or spoopy. So we're going to start with the sexy vampire deck. This is Le Tarot Interdit Vampiria. I'm going to shuffle. This is just the majors, just the triumphs, and we will see how this shakes out. Actually, I do think I might have to zoom in a little bit, so I'm going to pause and zoom in so you'll be able to see the cards better. Okay, I think that's going to be a little bit more doable. So yeah, just going to shuffle. I'm just going to overhand them. It's only 22 cards, so it's not too many to have to mix up. Okay, and then you'll just lay one down, and that's going to be the first one. So we have Le Changement, and then another one next to it, Le Amoureux, and then you take away the one that you like the least. Well, that one's going. And then you battle it out. So we're going to see Death, the unnamed card, or Le Amoureux. This is metal as fuck. It's so Iron Maiden. Le Grand Architect, I don't speak French very well, clearly, as you can tell. Death still. Death or Le Soleil, La Mort au Soleil. Le Mort, Le Chariot. Le Mort. Le Mort, Le Fou. Le Mort. Le Mort, Le Recluse. The Hermit. Le Mort. I'm surprised actually, this is something else to say. Le Mort or La Rue des Possibles, or the Wheel of Fortune. Le Mort or La Justice. I gotta go with the real metal as fuck. La Mort or La Force. I mean, that's pretty metal as well. No. Oh, no, my gut instinct says Le Mort. Le Mort or La Ténébré. I don't know what that means, Ténébré. Does anyone know? I could probably Google it afterwards, couldn't I? Let's be honest. Le Mort. Lettre astronomique. So the tower. Le Mort. Bloody hell. Le Mort or l'Empereur. Well, clearly, fucking Le Mort. Le Mort or l'Impératrice. Le Mort. Le Mort or La Lune. Oh, no, La Lune. I love the moon in this deck because we've got these weird, gnarly looking creatures. We've got this hand. It's just, anyway, I'm meant to not think about it. La Lune or La Pendule. Oh, it's David from The Lost Boys. Le Pendule. Le Collectionnus. Le Pendule. Le Pendule or l'Alchemiste. Oh, I don't know. Le Pendule. Le Pendule. Le Monde. Le Pendule. Le Pendule or l'Étoile. Not gonna lie, she's pretty hot. L'Étoile. L'Étoile. And then the last card is oh my god. If this card had been the first one or further up the deck, this would have won hands down. Now, what you can do is you can take away the card that you like the least, or keep the card that you like the most, rather than a nicer way of saying it, because all the cards are cool, pretty much. And then use this as a significator card for your reading, or if you're reading for someone else, for that person, or you could take it as a message, or something that just represents you at the moment, or you can take these two and read them together. Something about sort of like hopes and wishes, and that's interesting actually, because like we've got the two characters and they're both standing in full bodies of water, it seems. So I don't know, we can't see the bottom. Maybe the dress is on dry ground, but this is fully submerged. There's no one on land and one in water, but there's a symmetry going on here, which we like. We've even got these sort of mountainous bits in the background, as we have here as well. Maybe this is the same body of water, but this is actually in it, and this is sort of on the edge of on the shore. But yeah, you could take these two as a reading, and there's a very alchemical feeling with all the stars, and it's lovely. So yeah, you're not supposed to overthink it. I started like doing my little side quests because that's just me. So that was that one. I'm not going to linger on that too much, because I've also got the Halloween tarot, which is so much fun for this season. It's fun for any time of year, but it's extra fun at this time of year. So we're just going to give it a little shuffle and do it again and see if it's the same cards that come out. Well, I guess it wouldn't, because they'll come out in different orders, right? So not necessarily. So let's see. And the artwork might change it. So we start with the chariot, the chariot rather, and the moon. Oh no, that's really tricky, because I love this chariot quite a lot, because I've always wanted to have a hearse to drive, not to like, because I'm sick. Anyway, I'm overthinking it. The moon or the hanged man. The moon. The hanged man beat the moon last time, didn't it? The moon or the judgment. This is one of my favourite judgment cards ever. The moon or the wheel of fortune. The moon or the empress. The moon or death. The moon or the lovers. The moon or justice. The moon or the sun. The moon strength. The moon or the fool. The moon or the world. Oh, this is one of my favourite world cards. The world, the hermit, the world, the emperor, the world, or the high priestess. I don't know, it gives me Owl House vibes. The high priestess or the magician. The high priestess. The high priestess or the tower. Oh, I love a spooky house. The tower. The tower or temperance. That does look cozy though. Temperance. Temperance or the hierophant. Temperance. Temperance or the devil. Temperance. Temperance or this. Shut the front door. And in the same order. That's freaking. I guess that's my message. That's my reading for the day, right? The star and temperance. And I've got to go sit with that, because that's a bit intense, I guess. And it was a real different mix as well, like leading up to the. Isn't that so funny? That's so funny. Anyway, so it turns out that these are the two cards that I pick. Wow. This was really fun. I'm glad I finally got around to doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna do this again later, and with a different deck, maybe my Shadowland, and see what happens, because that's a bit freaky, that, huh? So yeah, the artwork in some of the other cards were my decisions were different. But anyway, yeah, sorry, I've just like blown my mind a little bit. But why, like, you shouldn't really, because tarot just be like that sometimes. So yeah, thank you for tagging me. I will post the information in the description box if you want to go check out the original. And yeah, give this a go with like a couple of decks and see what happens for yourself as well. Let me know if you do it and if you get the same situation as I did. Yeah, so thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this rather brief, very brief for me at least, video. I hope wherever you're watching this, you are safe and well, and I shall see you in the next one. Ciao.